I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breasts.
Sorry.
Has marched his legions into our lands.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Yay! Okej, jag ska säga att jag har ett cool monster, det är jag har en cool quest bara.
Burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about.
Watch it, sluggard!
5 points for items. Okay. Okay.
What my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peelings yesterday.
You!
Fast travel. Vart ska jag gå? Där är midcops. Här är den. Word steal shit at night. Okay. That's logical.
An amulet. A bazaar.
What else you have on?
Corpse teeth and kid...
Okay.
So long.
Me man went to see the witch again. She's a chast. I tell you, sucking the life from their bodies. Suits me.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart.
Okay.
We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afraid to go out nights.
Ja,
But you might try
DLC:erna, jag är för låg för level för att starta dem.
She saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Okay.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes. I could see you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory?
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Freak.
Whoa!
Okay, this is gonna go easy. This is a simple contract of hunting a night wraith.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me, should I beat me wench once a week, or often? Where'd you come from?
Här har vi nå.
A woman came through here. Barefoot. A piece of fabric. Possibly from a dress.
Cool.
Got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her. Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
This is not that hard. I have done this quest before.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something sticking out. A letter.
No, I told him.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I ought to ask him.
What's the rush?
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Buckeye because she loved another.
Zula and Ontown, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Buckeye departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the Wraith. Can't be. Such a...
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula...
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the Wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
She's gonna be annoying.
White as curd. Ah, curd.
These are the raw meat.
Night Wraith won't appear in daylight.
I knew it was a fucking Night Wraith and this epic race. This is stupid. Commit, tap, and go. Save, look up, carry. Come here now. Is dead. Oh, a new weapon! Fuck you! What is the weapon? It's a steel sword and it's better than mine. What are the Freeze and stagger, I want that. But what I have left? Adrenaline points and arm repair thing and another point gain. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I have to remove some upgrades. Must have taken I gotta take everything right.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. You're...
Farewell.
Not at all.
Thank you, I'm done. How much gold did I get? 180. Okay, that works for me. But it's not. Skellige is not my thing. Wait.
What? Another one? Be gone! You witches of trouble.
Okay.
you've returned.
It's safe now.
I thank you. And perchance did...
No. Could be someone's...
Perhaps?
I'll do that. Time I was on my way.
God's guide you.
Oh my god, I got him in points. Back.
Be gone, you blasted mutant.
Where's all this hate for witchers coming from?
Where? I'll tell you where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
So what did he...
Said for pay he'd take something I had but did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the door swung shut behind him. Me lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked.
Go on.
Full girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A witcher.
If he's really a witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof.
Tell me where he is.
Cemetery. Went there just...
Oh shit, yeah. No more people's watching. God, sure, cool, yeah, let's go. Let's go murder a Witcher wannabe.
Not good. Strange.
Thank you.
Actually, not sure I should have intervened. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion? What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't...
Only one witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything, I can.
He's a crook, a fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind, special punishments. Thank ye for exposing...
Ought to take him to the village elder.
Course. Elder can decide. Last cheat came through. Fellow paying with shaved coins. We lopped his hands off.
I'm sure your elder takes care to make the punishment suit the crime. Ought to start by taking his sword, tossing his medallion in the fire. Farewell.
It was not even worth the time. Witchery contracts will exist in that chat. First of all, I want to check out that.
What now, you piece of...
On the way, I will see if I find more. We can go past. Yes. I don't know. Let's just go to the go. Takes me. There's a bandit camp. I forgot.
That's enough of that.
Nail your skin off.
What does he have that sword in?
Let's dance.
From his stall by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly. I'll make an exception for you.
I'm not changing the sword, it sucks. Yeah, I know about the rune stones and all that shit.
Hey, yeah.
These times.
Maybe not.
You decided this is not good. You've reached an understanding yet?
I advise you well. Steer far afield or spit far blood.
What was that about?
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Go for this border post.
Faster. Move it.
Come through. Fuck.
Hi horse, let's go.
Giddy up.
Novigrad. As always, the map gives me the wrong directions. It technically showed me the fastest way, but to my destination and not into the fucking city.
Come on, come on.
The woman's mad. Unfortunately, I can't imagine why she gets the corn to feed that band of cats.
Oh dearie, you'd be surprised. Our cat lover once led a band of murderers. They raided elven tombs. I'm certain she has heat.
There's somebody coming.
Oh my god, what happened to fucking music again?
They ought to never let your kind in, Grand Proper.
Temple Guard let even you into the city.
What can I do? And? He fix it for you?
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. But he sells dumplings now.
Jonas swore it was Hattori's handiwork. And with a warranty.
What a prick.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality. Blimey.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibeer.
Ah.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I?
Looking for a good...
3 swords on your back. A bit...
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with...
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Tried negotiating?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out...
I see.
But I shan't complain.
You miss the heat of the forge.
Those rogues of the underworld control all the... Just come with...
Take it easy.
Yes, it's just...
Good at...
Oh, forget this rub.
I don't know.
I badly...
Not this. Oh, I didn't want to start this. World map, I need another. Not you. What the fuck? Is this Novigrad? Literally, this little piece of shit is Novigrad. Oh, fuck Novigrad, I hate it. This place sucks. I hate Novigrad, this place sucks ass. Quest. I can do this. It's no big deal. Oh yeah, this is the succubus hunt. Yeah, I don't have to murder anything here.
I'm here about the contract.
Oh, well, a night patrol got
Must. But
have you seen the corpse?
what did the corpses look like?
I've not seen anything like it in my life, and I've seen a lot of corpses. Ever heard talk of folk who died in the desert? These corpses came straight out of those tales.
Bodies buried yet?
Orders were to burn them. Our medic was to take a look first, talk to him.
See what I can do.
We'll pay you the...
Nothing doing. Something reeks.
Sick of it.
Help some fellas out, Master. Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. Except witchers are...
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lord.
Come, don't make us beg.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. At home, we would...
I'm not giving you those guys shit, okay? Good thing I'm so persuasive. Using magic. Being, you know, an asshole.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
You're the medic.
Yeah, more people's coming in to watch. Oh.
I'm looking into the dead guards. Heard you did autopsies.
Did their friends hire you? Good. I'm happy to help.
Find any claw or fang marks on the bodies?
Fangs? No. Claws? Not quite. Only scratches. Fingernails, most likely. From their adventures with whores.
Last body.
Okay.
Where was it found?
In a side alley along the road from the docks to the brothel district. Someone had dropped it there in the middle of the night.
Need to examine that spot. Heard the bodies were desiccated.
Do you believe a beast killed them? I don't. The bodies were dried out. But perhaps they tried to apprehend a mage who cast a nasty spell on them.
Was it dehydration?
Strictly speaking, no. Though I don't quite know what to compare it to.
Thanks. Should go see the place where they were found.
Good luck.
And this hunt is not that hard. I remember this one. And I'm over like to godforsaken win.
for clues. Anything unusual?
Oh, what's up?
A child's footprints. Damn, lots of foot traffic. Hoof prints, clearly. A horse? No horse I know walks on 2 legs.
Hey, handsome.
Evidence all points to crippled Kate's.
Okay.
Greetings.
Oh, here.
What's strange about that?
What's strange is you. Everyone knows witches are freaks, mutants, unnatural. And this here's a decent brothel for whores with
Last I checked, everything was where it should be. Heard about the murders?
Many perish round here.
Tell the truth.
The succubus. It draws customers. Its raised our taking something wonderful. I know it's a threat, but...
A succubus. Where'll I find it?
I've placed it in a...
See? That wasn't so hard, I just had to mind control your ass. Oh. Everyone around me are stupid idiots.
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Oh, is she in here?
Who are you?
Ever heard of witchers?
Have you come to kill me?
Dunno. Wanna talk?
I was careless. Let them surprise me. They wished to kill me. I had to defend myself.
That it? No heart-rending story about human hatred for all things different, all things strange?
I'm not one to lie, nor do I kill without reason.
You gotta leave the city.
And what if I don't?
I'll have to kill you.
I despise change. How stupid of me to walk into an ambush.
I'll have to lie about killing you. Usually I bring a trophy.
Very well, take this. And this, because I'm furious with you. Though I shall calm down once I'm away from this place.
There. That was super easy. I didn't have to kill it even. Mind control. Mind control's fucking awesome. Did they get something out? Did they get a sword or something? Oh, that's sick! What's the name? Whatever, it's cool, but I like that one too.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Guards were killed by a succubus.
Succubus?
Must have gone out a few times recently. Anyway, succubus won't harm anyone anymore. Here's proof.
Masterful work, Witcher. And here's your reward, as promised.
Farewell.
I'm a nice man. And that's a lot of money, and thank you for that. Now let's go visit Trish. And what the fuck is this one?
Jackasses! Blasted horse and all! Scum sailing from across the sea!
Okay, let's see what this is.
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over.
Taken over?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skelligers.
But you look to be an odd...
Fine, I'll see what I...
Really?
It's a racehorse.
Oh, this is gonna be easy. How am I murdering them or something? Or am I beating?
Gotta fill your horn elsewhere, Mr. Stabber.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace.
I'm not going anywhere, but you are. If not, I'll carry you out, right after I knock you unconscious.
You're threatening me? Me? You know who I am? You're Mundel Pharaoh?
Never heard of you.
Continent rats. Oi, mates! Hard. Attack!
There.
Not good.
Smell a card?
Ah, kom igen nu.
Grind those swords.
Dog jag eller? Var lite careless där. Jag slam bara för att swada honom med magi. Jag visste att han var en sån hög level. Jag vill titta på level på questen. Åh, svettiga händerna. Jag hatar svettiga händer. Det är så jobbigt. Nummer 2. Loading screens take forever.
Sorry, mate.
Seems to me we're still...
Just how's...
Collect your friends and go. On your best behavior now.
Hey. What's the rush?
Thanks so much. We're not rich.
Keep it. Need it more than I do.
Thank you. It's folk like you restore my faith in humankind.
Well, I'm not human, so yeah, you know, that mythology does not work on me. I'm not human. On your eyes.
Bet you're sweaty in all that armor.
What do you care?
Wouldn't you rather sweat on me?
What? How did I get 15 crowns?
Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
You need something, sure.
What do you have on offer?
Only if I had oh yeah, repair. I can repair this. Hang. Nope.
So long.
Oh shit. How does this look compared to that? Okay, that's sick, but this is... yeah, okay, that one...
That's some lovely sight.
Better than the last time. Bad enough to wiggle the wheels.
me to fight a pestilence that changes forms.
Oh, my ear. It itches. That's stupid.
Sure,
Why?
Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
The stench is entirely different.
Sorceress, it's like a witch with muscle. What's the spell? Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Keep me together, legs.
Come on, come closer.
Ow!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
No! Leave him to me! Listen. Ha! Ha! Yeah! Keep it together, legs! Listen.
Där, okej, elden funkar allting. Jag trodde jag fick använda den.
No, don't! No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who...
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't
Game
know.
glitching?
Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you know where ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and a...
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menga himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers...
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. I'll be the first to learn. Be seeing you.
Yeah, and I will be the first to murder you in cold blood because I have hatred for, well, your stupid ass religion. Religion is stupid and everything you believe in will be destroyed. Well, I will destroy everything. Give me that. I want it. There's a lot of stuff he has here. Nothing you guys would be either.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing. Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor. Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Where's a Rose of Remembrance? I don't know.
Deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Misery good folk.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call...
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with...
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace. Need some overripe sheep's flesh then.
There's armies across the river. On your way? Or will you stay longer? It's far safer with you around.
I'm knackered.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. My mind, thorough addled.
I gotta find the plate.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
I expect model behavior.
Top-notch soup.
Show me what you haven't.
Let's see what this loser has in stock, and yeah, we have something there. There.
So long.
Arms for the... Aid a veteran of the struggle against the...
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me.
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Grad, capital of the world, yet they let such rabble in.
Beef.
Bloody easy.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I've been robbed!
I wish my man were as brave as you.
I can't imagine the city of mere snow.
Eating the kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta adjust the good position where they toss the net rovers. Sir, be merciful.
All right. I'll give you some coin, but you...
I don't know that.
Then he goes.
Scandalous.
It's going well.
What do you see, pagan?
Okay, we carefully follow this one.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer methods.
Heard this place was a meeting spot.
Heard right. Know the past.
Don't know the password.
Pay up.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
That was I love using Axie to just get stuff for free and not even fight shit. It's actually very useful. Axie, I love this man.
What ails you?
Axie, the fucking best spell ever. The best room and there's Triss. Yay, how's it?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is. when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we gotta rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Oh, come on, have a taste of your life day in, day out.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Not paying you shit.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I think she stands out with her fucking blood red hair.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arms a bit. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the...
I need that package, Klug.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Clue. Should be an exit here. Clute wouldn't have sent us here. I see a lever on this wall that opens.
Weapons! No, 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 no.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
It's going really well.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for...
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Okay.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the greenery, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents...
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well?
Let's go.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little...
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from...
Such a shot.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here, while there's still time.
Check my...
Thanks for the advice, but... Alright, we've talked. Do what you gotta.
Heard enough from the...
As have I.
Get it from both sides!
Oh my god, what was that? Okay, Quen, you may boom, there, boom, boom, boom. The ducat!
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
First, I need to look at this witch hunter sword. Okay, yeah, they're kind of good. Well, this one is good as well. It's not worth it.
Don't kill me. Good son. Spare me, good man.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now. Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market.
Be seeing you.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine.
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed...
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night.
I'd like to go inside. Look,
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twins... The second sword. Is it in case...
Nothing. Random plan.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
How's the godling? Godling.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll.
Oh, come on. A doll in the attic. Oh, come on.
Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Where the fuck do I find... Oh, here. Here. In here. Up here.
Way to the next room's blocked. Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
There is no cradle up here, is it? Who's a cradle up in the attic? That's the greatest question in the world. Nope, nope. Yeah, no, that's a bench. That's a bench. Here. It shouldn't be.
Smell it. Please.
We have it. Fuck you, godlings. I hate you guys. You're the most annoying of your kind.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop! Go away!
It's down here, and you goddamn godlings. I hate your kind. With all my heart and soul, if I had to say it. But it's not up here. It's down here, isn't it? Is it? Let me try. Oh, open. Let me go down. There. Let's see what they go. Oh, someone's watching.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty. So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
The godlings are assholes, but they take the worst monstrous races. Technically, she's not a it's not a monster, she's a monstrous race.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Time to tell this little man that his home is very haunted. He not a place to live.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne.
Did Corinne dream of the building?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns,
I never told. Everyone here is a shady individual. I fucking hate this town. The godlings are cool. Not like they're evil. They mean no harm.
I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Piledriver. No glass take.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked... Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you.
Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see.
Yes.
In that case...
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where Appletree... That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to...
Yeah, there's... She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No when a legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It
It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
Thank God we got it. Level 10. Hooked on a feeling. GG.
Come here, hero. Give us a kiss.
Look familiar. I ever walloped you?
Twinge of me bang again.
No discounts, no credit.
Be gone.
What do you want?
What is it, right boy? Looking for adventure?
Got an itch needs scratching.
Elven blood, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Washed your hair lately? Gotchas.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'll never come back, you stinking standings. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
So, gotta get around him. Oh, no, another trappy. Oh, reminds me of a case of war. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left first.
That's it, you're in for it. I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on? Nope. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell. Just well returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't you a clue?
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the... Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a...
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protected.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen.
Yeah. 4 men collecting tribute from one washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
That's enough of that.
Covered in blood.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. I don't...
Relax. It'll come up.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I close up shop myself...
Sorry. Didn't think...
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a... Oh, well.
Don't know if you remember.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That whore.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. Over.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him...
Perfect weather to sit by a fire.
Welcome, Duke.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's. Looking for...
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened?
You, Eliel?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so... Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion...
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal couple.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion...
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although... Indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more.
That's great.
What do you see?
Oh, that's gonna be great.
My, what a freak.
Snails come out after the rain. We'll catch them. Have a race.
I should really cut it there. I can do that.
Looking for a barber? Well, you...
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
Let's look this through.
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and...
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate?
Suck my ass. This hair is good enough. Fredrik tittade på varandra.
Excuse me. I'm looking...
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after me.
In the circus, because he can swallow salt.
A rat bit him.
Now I can.
Like as not. How do you know? Mum?
Now we can talk.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
You read you his poems.
No. We peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline, but he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help.
Everyone in this town lives so close. How the hell does everyone in this stupid ass town stupid ass city lives so close? So this one's a noble.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Yay, I like this game. I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible, because that will work. I don't really like cutscenes that take too long and show me nothing but that I don't want to, everything that I don't want to see. Hur mycket klockan igen? Snart 4.
We've arrived.
This place.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said.
of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's pick...
I like the color brown horses, okay, they're cool. I'm not that bad at racing either, I'm kind of good.
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the rush
Go, go.
Don't spare the horse! I adore the speed, the rush of air!
Thank you.
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! I adore the speed, the rush of air!
I need more stamina and then begin to rush. And I won. That was not that hard.
What a thrill! A beautiful...
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chick?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you... The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted.
Washed your hair lately? Sick of it all.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing...
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, the Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But...
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde for...
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after...
Know where I can find her? Dandelion's...
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's one.
Washed your hair lately?
Ah, Geralt,
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Ah, it's a progressive episode, or part, or whatever you call it. It's progressive. I like it. I will say that everyone in Novigrad is an asshole. And that would be extremely true, actually. When I met Novigrad are assholes.
And here we are.
Likewise. See ya.
Ah.
Did I chase the pansy all the way to the garden?
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Driving and slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Looking for something unusual?
You got brawny thighs, stranger.
You are an offense to the majesty of the eternal fire. Oh!
What grace, what style.
Won't find any better.
Oh, that really got my dander up.
That sucks. Let's see if I can just talk more.
Want to see Rosa var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her pop...
Oh. Hey, keep your distance.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher. What?
Are you a wizard?
Time to invest in rubies.
Don't do that again.
Have you long been in Novigrad, sir?
Come one, come all. White one, take a gander over.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
What do you want, scoundrel? Oh no.
Barbarian.
Quite the smell. Like a raw wound.
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady var Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Who are you? Why are...
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard
Geralt of Rivia?
What are you doing here, vagrant?
Not a word. I'll handle... Hold your tongue, sir. This...
But milady's a witcher.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Bar Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. Take him to the trick...
As you say, miss.
Very. Very. Mm-hmm.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Yeah, and I will win. You're gonna be asleep because it's not that hard.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little.
Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this wood to start with. I must know your worth. Rat it! You're quick!
You'll never learn.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then
I'm a witcher.
a witcher? That's splendid.
Incredibly. But we ought to just came to ask about your rhetoric tutor.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind.
Mean he wasn't?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was... Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter.
How you like that silver?
Stop, Lord. Fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Rat it! You're quick! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var Artra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom burn with passion.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptional.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where...
How's here tomorrow?
See you then.
See you.
Witchers. Yay. One more level. 12. Okay, next level I get that, and
Oh, that was real.
And you also told me next week.
okay, 8 a.m. technically. Alright, take a little fast ass run.
Pizza rag.
Demon!
I'm on fire. Father of all. Hear my prayer.
Your strengths. How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your... Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ahmed. So, out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Fix a Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Fox.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt.
Miserable and hungry. What's your hair lately?
What village are you from?
Willows.
Right, but new right teeth. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Any needs, master?
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into nowhere. Sorceresses, their debauchery.
Miserable.
Another
and
drifter
hungry.
in from Temeria.
Yeah, I'll do this first so I don't have the stress later.
Greetings!
Got a meeting with Rosa.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk near Temple.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
Geralt of Rivia. Butcher of Levican. Oh, come on, is it? I believe this is gonna be a sister, it's not.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Stand and fight!
You again? Want some...
On guard, I say!
Duly heated. What? Lost your nerve?
He's not that good.
Enough.
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet it.
He's not good. He's very bad at his... what does he call it? Doing his thing. He's bad at it.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that.
But His Excellency Ambassador...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Finally. Let...
You're using me.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear...
Oh, that's bad luck.
Geralt of Rivia, Butcher of Levican.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd...
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should...
We should, but you of all people ought to know.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hang.
How long you gonna make me wait? You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off.
Alright, what's...
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment?
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Shit, she ran. Can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Oh, I hate the 7 Cats.
far from home, aren't you, sweetie?
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you...
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are...
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Baul.
There. That'd be an
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and...
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the
I understand.
You should be happy I'm a kind man. Horse, Roach, come to me.
No loitering round here.
Oh!
Faster.
Hey-ya.
I can't go.
Slow now.
There, sundown. It's raining all fucking day.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests.
Okay. Most characters look the same.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet the wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in, you flee. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the more, to dream of violet.
Jennifer Vanderberg.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. I've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent...
If I no get out, you risk his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? Who the fuck it is?
Permit me to introduce...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passiflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. And be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to help.
Well, bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own.
Back again, Rivian Trap.
I save the game.
Anybody there?
What's the fuss?
Need to talk to the owner.
I'm not sure that matters.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants...
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see.
Want a bed?
Very well, I shall try.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to...
I thought he would get... I thought I'd been
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through...
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have. You were right. He doesn't blush. Gina cut off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back over
Remus is bigger. He's whole like a horse. Clear that you've not seen Reuben.
Your son got an invite and chose not to come. I'll show you what
Does it look...
Easy, Cleaver. Whoreson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Whenever maze, I hate mazes.
Don't worry, stay there. Got it?
Pathetic. We need one alive. He's hexing. Green hand, Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked.
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friend.
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam, you know. And the dwarf's Carlo Veres.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all...
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and you, geriatric, or whatever you plan.
I need to find Whoreson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts.
Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher.
I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. We just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. Now, do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits. Endure the stench of poverty on the... Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson.
Solid townhouse on Temple.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer...
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything.
Okay.
Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and paste. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm...
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings...
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble.
Yeah. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish...
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it.
No, more people watching. I didn't notice.
Be so kind as to follow me. Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that. Now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Charlton.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hurt.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling?
Bart, I bumpy horse.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Charlton, go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with it.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first some...
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care?
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the...
You're a regular fucking...
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bart.
Good.
Bart. Troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bart through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Charlton gone.
Now.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom!
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the...
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with...
Try to track down the thief you're...
Of course. Hired the...
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fuck...
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials of...
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Witcher's potions were vile.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seemed to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Definitely came through here. The thug Dijkstra hired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise Draenors will never stop congregating. cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Let's go. Efter det är jag klar för dagen. Jag tror inte spela för länge nu.
Got a minute?
I do.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fons.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while... Know anything else about this bomb? Any...
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged. Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
That's cool.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your...
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there.
Yay, 12! Right. 15, 12, 15, 16, 18... What do I want? Okay. Save, and I'm done. Do what you want and have fun, whatever.